You are welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel before we go. This film you are watching, look by the right hand side. Down part of it, you will see where the right SUBSCRIBE. Subscribe. Use your finger to press. It will now change to subscribe, which means you have subscribed to Master Baba's Comedy TV channel. You will see the notification, the bell beside the subscribe. Use your finger to press again. It will now bring out 3 bells. One down, one center, one at the hub. The one at the hub, the right ANN, all. You now press it. When you press it, which means you are getting my notification. As soon as I release my video to the YouTube channel, you will be the number 1 to see the video. Thank you. You are welcome back again. Yeah, I've said it in the last tutorial that many barbers, many learners, many professionals following my YouTube channel, following the way I am sharpening clipper blade. Some are getting the way they're supposed to sharpen the clipper blade very well. But when they test, they discover the clipper blade doesn't work. Some of them call me from different part of the country, in the different type of the country, in the whole world. Now, I want to do tutorial for you now on how to treat, how to run the clipper blade after you have sharpened it correctly. You see, as I have told you, using of a super hard manual sharpening stone. Using of super hard manual sharpening stone is with sense, is with logic. Can you see, this is a super hard manual sharpening stone. This is it. It is very, very heavy, very, very strong, very, very hard to sharpen. It requires techniques, logics, tactics, professional in sharpening of the surface. So when you are able to get this one right, or you see somebody that give you this type of super hard manual sharpening stone, then you discover it is original one and the surface has been sharpened, you are lucky. I congratulate you. Either you buy it, either you see it on the road you pick, or somebody dash you. Yeah, it's part of it. Now you have gotten the original super hard manual sharpening stone. You have gotten the original one. Now you have been following my tutorial to sharpen the clipper blades. This is the upper clipper blade. This is the bottom clipper blade. So you have tried your best now. Watch my tutorial and practice. Practice every minute, every time. From time to time, you practice. As you practice, you test. With freehand testing styling method, you still use your clipper engine to test. Can you see now? By trying all this one, I really congratulate you. I really greet you a lot for practicing, for following my tutorials. Yeah, that is where the work starts. But before we go, I likely to advise you, if you want to practice, please try to look for all these stronger blades. Can you see the nature of it, of this blade? Nobody will tell you that this one is original. Have you seen it like this? Have you seen it like this? Can you see it? Nobody will tell you that this one is original. This one is a very, very stronger blade. So you look for all this type of clipper blade. Look for all this type of clipper blade to do your tutorials, to practice. Yeah. When you can try with all this type of clipper blade, you can try on it. All this hard, strong clipper blade, very, very heavy. Can you see? It's very heavy, it's very thick, it's very strong. Yeah, difficult to sharpen. But when you can be using all this type of clipper blade to practice, you are really trying. Don't be careful. Don't be careful. If you are sharpening and you have not get it right, continue practicing. A day will be a day. You will come along the road. You will understand it very well. You can see it. Look at the inner surface of the upper one. From near looking at it, nobody will tell you this one is original. original clipper blade. This is GTS clipper blade. Can you see it? Very, very strong. When you can be able to sharpen this type of clipper blade correctly, it used to last. When you run it properly, you treat it. Yeah, and as soon as you are using it, don't allow the speed to come down before you be applying your oil in the mouth, in the corner here, in the corner here. Don't forget in this corner, then about 4 places in the front. You drop small oil there, about 6 places. That is only at the best way you can enjoy the clipper blade you have sharpened correctly, mounted on the clipper engine. Yeah, do not be annoyed with my force. I used to tell you tutorials almost every day. I'm running about 3 or 4 channels, so you need to bear with me. Yeah, now as I used to tell you, some barbers call me that they understand the sharpening, they have sharpened it correctly, they have tested it. Yeah, but before I go, I will show you the way I sharp professionally. If you want to sharpen any type of clipper blade, either strong or soft, the way I sharpen in my studio, yeah, I will show you now. I will not just to use real testing styling method on this one. I will sharpen it. When I sharpen it fast, then we are not into sharpening now. Try to understand me. But I will try to put it there so that for you to understand that after the sharpening, you have sharpened the upper blade, you have checked it is correct. You have sharpened the bottom blade, you have checked it's correct. You now put it into freehand testing styling method. You want to test it. After testing now, that is where the work has started. I will show you the way you can test. Yeah, the way you place it, how you be moving your fingers. I will show you now. Then after this one now, the first treatment you have to give the clipper blade, you are finished. I will show you. Then after you have mounted on the clipper engine, the way you are going to first treat it, that is second treatment. You treat it very well. After, you now hold the clipper, you run it. You run it first time, second time, third time. That is 3 times. Don't forget, running is 3 times, at least 3 times, as you have just started newly. It's 3 times. So treatment is 2 times. You give it the first treatment before mounting it into the clipper blade. Yeah. So now I want to show you the way I sharpen this one, the way I use in my own studio. If I want to sharpen clipper blade, yeah. Let's go into the field now. Yeah, this is the upper clipper blade. Now I want to sharpen. This is my super hard manual sharpening stove. As usual, used to tell you, you clean the surface. You have cleaned it already. You spread your treatment. Can you see the way I spread my treatment? Can you see I position the blade at the angle of let me put it 45 degrees. This is 45 degrees. You shift it like this. Can you see it? Now see the place I want to place my thumb. See it here like this. I will position my thumb here and here. Only one time. Only one time. I'm going to afro 10 times now. 10 times. This is 10 times now for this side. Then 10 times for this side too. Yeah. That is 10 times for each side. Yeah, let us check now and see what is happening. Can you see it now? Look at the inner surface very well. Can you see it is only one time I go to and fro 10 times for this side. To and fro 10 times for this side too, making 20 times each, 10 times. So I've sharpened this one correctly now. Can you see it? That is why I'm telling you that when you become a real professional, it doesn't take time at all. But the way I'm trying to use to teach you, for you to be able to understand it very well, for you to know the nature of the sharpening, the processes you take step by step in sharpening of the clipper blade, in testing your clipper blade, in running your clipper blade, in giving a freehand testing method. Can you see? That is why I'm doing the video for you in the slowest way, for you to be able to understand the real meaning of sharpening. Yeah, I'm a real professional and I want you yourself to become a master, from master to become a professional, from a professional to become a real professional. Can you see it now? Can you look at the surface? Look at the surface. Can you see it? Then later I'm going to do tutorial for you how to differentiate what super hard manual sharpening store has sharpened. Differentiation from the auto. That time is coming. Yeah. As I used to say, I need better camera from a good Samaritan. Anybody can assist me here or abroad, I will appreciate it. Then secondly, I need sharper, original sharper for tutorials. But people have been calling me that I will buy sharper and I have no money. They say I join sharper with the manual, super hard manual sharpening tool to be doing tutorial, to be doing comparison between auto and the super hard manual sharpening tool. I love it. I love it really. I want to buy, but there's no money because I don't want to buy fake one. I want to buy original sharper, original one, real one with original disc. Yeah, because they said there are very or see a different type of disc, different type of this sharper. So I'm trying to get original one. So anybody that can assist me with a good camera, with original sharper, so that I'll be using it for tutorial for the whole world to be enjoying my tutorial. Can you see the way I sharpen this one now? Sharpening doesn't take long time at all when you become a real professional. Can you see it? This is the clipper blade I'll show you now. Can you see it? This is GTS clipper blade, upper blade. Can you see now? Sharpening this one now. Let's go back into the field now. Yeah, this is the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it? So I want to sharpen this one now. You put your treatment as usual. This is ordinary kerosene to cover the whole surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. So when you are sharpening for the bottom blade, let your treatment be many. Yeah, let your treatment be many. Can you see the way I position it? Let me use the angle of 45. So I use the angle of 45 for the upper blade. At the same time, I'm using an angle of 45 for the bottom blade again. Can you see it now? See the way I push it forward? So I'll try to show you where I want to position my thumb. Can you see it like this? Look at it like this. I'll position my thumb here, one here, one here. In the upper clipper blade, the first running was to and fro 10 times. To and fro 10 times. For the other side, for this side, to and fro 10 times. For the other side here, to and fro 10 times. This is the bottom clipper blade now. Can you see it? So I'm going to and fro 20 times. 20 times for one side, 20 times for the other side. I'll replace it now at the angle of 45 degrees. See the way I push it up? So I want to position my thumb here, go to and fro 20 times. Let's go now. This is to and fro 20 times for one side. So I want to do for the other side now, to and fro 20 times at the angle of 45 degrees. Can you see the way I push it? So this is where I'm going to position my thumb now. This area, let's go now. This is to and fro 20 times. Yeah, this is to and fro 20 times for one side, to and fro 20 times for the other side. Let us look at the inner surface now and see the way it looks like. Yeah, look at it very well. Let us first check the inner surface. Can you see how the inner surface look like? Let us watch carefully. Can you see it? Can you see how the inner part of it look like? You see where the sharpening has started. That is what I used to tell you. If you are sharpening clipper blade, don't just sharpen only the front. When you sharpen, you target your aim on the front side only. Then when you sharpen it finish, you not sharpen the back. When you fix the clipper blade, you mount it on the clipper engine. This place will open out, the hole will not cut. So we will do tutorial on that one too. We have just started. I will show you different type of things in sharpening of the clipper blade. In using of the super hard manual sharpening tool professionally, logically, technically. Okay, yeah. Look at the inner surface now. Can you see the shine? The shining has crossed all over the surface of the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. As a real professional, can you see the way it looks like? Now, I've shown you the way to sharpen professionally. It doesn't take much time at all. It doesn't take much time at all. You can sharpen 100 sets of clipper blade within some minutes if you become a real professional using a super hard manual sharpening stone. Yeah, in using of the super hard manual sharpening stone, you know the way to design your stone. We are coming to that one later. When we reach that level, I will show you the way to design the surface of your stone. Different types, different surfaces, so that you use it for different type of clipper blade, and you can design one to do multi-purposes for you, so that you can use it to sharpen soft clipper blade, number one. You can use it to sharpen all the stronger blades, number two. Medium size strong clipper blade, number three. So that you can use it for all type of clipper blade, the upper and the bottom clipper blade. Can you see? So this work is by techniques. Now, what I want to teach you now, we have just started now. What I want to teach you today is how to run your clipper blade. I only show you this one for you to understand the process. How to sharpen now, I've shown you how to sharpen the clipper blade now in a professional form that doesn't take time at all. As a real professional, I'll show you now. So after you have sharpened the clipper blade, you have sharpened the upper, you have sharpened the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it now? You have sharpened the two. Now you want to test. See the way I position the two, the upper and the bottom blade. Can you see the way I position it? Now look at my fingers down. See these three fingers. See the way I place it on top. Can you see it? See other three fingers now by the down. See the way I place it. Try to check it very well. Can you see it? See this one now. I've used it to block it in the front. Let me show you very well. Can you see it? Then look at the thumb. I use it to place it by this side. This one by corner here. You now push this one like this. Can you see it? Then you press it down a little. Then you now be pushing it by side. You press it down a little. Press it down a little. Use your finger, not too much. You just press it down a little like this. Then you'll be shifting it. When you serogap it, look at the mouth now. You've used your first finger to block it in the front. That is serogap. You now push it like this. See the way I'm pushing it? To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. You continue like that for some time. Let's say a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah, as a beginner, because you have to do it. You are not perfect. You have to be doing it little by little. So after you have done for this one now for a minute or two, you look at my finger now. You now shift it back a little. That is 50% gap. Can you see it like this? You use your mouth, you use your thumb to block. You will see that this top one will not touch your finger again for the 50% gap. This top one, the mouth of it will not touch your finger. When you serogap it, the two will touch your finger. This front one, it will touch. Then when you put it 50% gap, you shift this one to the center a little, which means these two fingers are only touching the down one, the bottom clipper blade. Try to get the meaning. This down one, it is only this your finger touching it now. It's not touching the upper one again. That is 50% gap. You now shift it from side to side. Can you see like this? That is 50% gap. When you now move it back again, can you see it like this? See the gap? I've shifted it back again. Can you see it again? This is 100% gap. Your hand can only touch the front now. It can not touch the upper blade, the mouth of the upper blade. Can you see it? So when you are doing it like this is 100% gap. You're supposed to do it in this way because you are going to test it in this way. Then put it into the center. That is 50% gap. You do it again for a minute or two. Then you shift it, come to the front, finished. So that your two fingers will now be touching the two like this. Can you see it? You serogap it, you block it up like this. That is the way you are going to test it first. That is number one. Let's go. You'll be pushing it from left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left. Can you see the way I'm pushing it? You will continue to practice. You can't get it at once. Can you see? You can't get it at once. And don't ever believe all this training you are passing through, you can just get everything once. No. Just continue practicing. This thing will be entering your hand little by little, small by small. Before you know what, one day you will sharpen, you test, you will see that it will work. Don't be tired. Please don't be tired. Don't be tired. Continue trying. through the mistake you are making, it is through that mistake you become master. Take note. Through the mistake you are making in sharpening of the clipper blade, can you see? It is through that mistake you are going to become a master. Take note again. It is through the mistake you are making in sharpening of the clipper blade. If you don't stop, you still give yourself courage. You continue practicing. It is through this mistake, I'm telling you sincerely, from there you maneuver your way and become a master. You will remember all these things I'm telling you when you become a master. And very soon now, by the grace of Almighty God, you are going to become a master. Continue practice. But make sure you are using strong clipper blade, so that when you overpower strong clipper blade, you can sharpen any type of clipper blade so far in this world. That is where I'm going to. You can sharpen any type of clipper blade. I'm giving you training to sharpen all. So that is why if I advise you to be sharpening soft clipper blade, you can be able to get it at once, not too much time. But when you conversate with small blade and all these soft blades, you will not be able to sharpen stronger blade. That is why many people complain. That's all. A manual sharpening stone cannot sharpen all these stronger blade, and it's all lies, depending on the way you can control your thumb. This thing is logical, it's technical. Yeah. This sharpening of clipper blade is technical, it's logical, it's by tactics. So only professional can get it right, but you cannot become a professional in one day. I myself does not become a professional in one day. This thing was started little by little. That is why I'm showing you little by little for you to understand. Can you see the way you will be going back, you will be going front, you will be going back? See my hand, you will be going front, you will be going back, 100% gap, 0% gap. That is how you will be testing it. So free hand testing styling method, so that the upper face, the inner surface of the upper blade will now be having contact fully on the inner surface of the bottom blade, from the front to the back, from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the front to the back, from the left hand side to the right hand side, from front to the back, from the left hand side to the right hand side. Can you see? That is how you continue doing it. Yeah, it is not easy to become a master. It is not easy. Yeah, it's not a day job. If you not see person that will deceive you. So people doing video of 3 minutes, 2 minutes for sharpening of clipper blade, hardly you can gain anything there. It is very, very hard you can gain. I'm telling you sincerely, you continue watching. All the important places have been cut off. All the important parts in that video have been cut off. How you will be able to know the process? Can you see the way I'm doing it? I'm intentionally putting it in a long form, so that you can be able to see when I open the inner surfaces of the upper blade and the bottom blade. You can be able to see the sign very, very well. Can you see? You zero gap it, if you get gap it, you have 100% gap it. Can you see the way I'm doing my turn? You see it? You go front, you go back. You go front, you go back. Can you see the way I'm doing it? You cannot get it at once. Just continue practicing. Give yourself courage. Continue practicing. One day is one day. You get it right. Yeah. Let us open it and see what is happening now. This is a very strong iron. Can you see the sign is trying to form? It's trying to form. You still have to do it a little. The sign is trying to form. You press it very well now. You use that first one to practice. This one now you press it a little. So I'm giving you step by step for you to be able to understand the real meaning of sharpening and testing and running of the clipper blade. This tutorial now is to show you how you can, after you have sharpened your clipper blade, the process you will take before the clipper blade will work fine. That is the process. Can you see it now? You press it now. You press it. This is a very strong iron. If you did not test it, you just mount it in the clipper blade, it will work. But I'm only giving you this sign. Can you see there is changing now? It's expanding. That black area is expanding. Let us continue. It's expanding. That is how you continue doing it. That is how you continue doing it. That is why I tell you it's not easy job. It is a not easy job to do. It's not easy. All these strong irons, very, very tedious work to do. But when you are able to practice and get it right, I'll be very, very happy. You press it very well now. Can you see it now? The black portion is increasing inside. Though if you didn't run it like this, just fish into the clipper mouth, you treat it to work. But for you to be able to be damn sure that the clipper blade you have sharpened is correct. The clipper blade you have sharpened, you are sure of it. This one is testing. Once you know how to sharpen very well, you did not run it and do it like this way, you fish into the clipper mouth, you treat it to work again, it will work. But this one is just an intermediary between the sharpening and the testing with air mounting on the clipper engine. You use this one to test, to give you rest of mind that the clipper blade you have sharpened is correct. That is just it. So after you have done this one now, let us get out of this one. Can you see the inner side now? Can you see it? So let us remove the masking tape now. Let us enter another process. So I want to be showing you this thing little by little, small by small. You can be able to get everything right. I don't want to rush at all. See, look at the first treatment I'm saying. You take your rag like this. You take your rag like this. This is the ordinary kerosene. Can you see it? You put it there, you soak it. Can you see the way I'm soaking it? Then you pick the first blade. See the inner part of it. This is the soak area. Can you see? You are using it to clean it, to rub it. The front and the back. But this front now, you put it start from inside like this, go out. Not from outside to inside. It's wrong. From inside, go out like this. Can you see it in this way? From inside to outside. From inside to outside. That's the way you clean it. Don't do a mistake by following the front, come back. It's not good. You are trying to quench the mouth. See it from the inside to the outside. Can you see it? See the back now. That is for the upper blade. This is the bottom clipper blade. You can see it like this. From inside like this to outside. Clean from inside to outside. You can clean the back anyhow. Can you see? For the front, from inside to outside like this. Can you see the way I'm cleaning it? Don't try from outside to inside. Don't try it in that way. From inside to outside. Can you see? This is how you clean it. Then you clean the back. You clean the back too. You have cleaned it in this way now. The next one is to fix it on the clipper blade. The next one is to fix it on the clipper engine. I've put the first screw and put in the second one. Now you settle gap it. You not touch this one finish. You lose it a little, then you press the front to settle gap it. I have settle gap it now. Then can you see it now? I've tied the clipper blade I've just sharpened now. I've mounted it. This is I've given that first cleaning I gave it with this rag. That is first treatment. That is the first treatment. The second treatment now I'll give it. You see it? I want to horn it now. When I horn it like this, let me horn this one on. So let me put the engine on. You see now I've on it. I've on it now. You now bend it. See the way I bend it. You now be dropping kerosene by the side. Be dropping kerosene by the side. Pull on some waba yini. You now be dropping kerosene. Can you see the way I'm dropping it? You see the way I'm dropping the kerosene there? The reason why I'm putting this kerosene there, that is the second running. The first running with ordinary hand. This one now, see the way I bend it. This kerosene I put to now be removing carbon downward. all the small ions, the particle of the stones like this, the particle of the stone in the surface, everything will now be coming down. After you switch it off again, you now bend it again, you turn it again, you clean it, you bend it, you clean it, you clean everything up like this. Can you see it? You clean it like this. Can you see the way? That is a second one now, second treatment. You now, I want to on it again. You see it? I will now bend it. Don't do it in this way, because this treatment will go inside. You bend it like this, wabayi. You bend it like, see the way I bend it. You now be putting treatment. This is ordinary kerosene. Take note, don't put oil. Ordinary kerosene. And don't use petrol. The petrol can cause fire. Can you see? This is ordinary kerosene. Can you see the way I'm giving it? I'm running it. That is the third time now. You allow this machine. Then if you want to do it well, see this adjustable lever. You be carrying it up and down. Then you bend it. See it in this way. You bend it like this. Don't do it in this way. You bend it so that all the particles, all the bad solution, the carbons will now be coming out through the other side. Can you see the way I'm doing it? That is the why you have to get a stronger blade, clipper, original clipper, to be testing all these ones. If the clipper is not strong, this nut will worn out. It won't work again. This clipper you are seeing is almost 26 years old now. 26, 2 and 6, 26 years old now. This original super tapper. So you see the way I'm doing it now. I bend it, adjusting lever, 0 gap, 100 gap, 0 gap, 100 gap, continuous like that. Can you see the way I'm doing it? Can you see it now? You now stop it again, you switch it off, then you turn it, you clean it off very well. You clean it. You clean it. That is the that is the third treatment. Now you want to run, you are running. Then you want to put your oil now. That's the way to put the oil. You spread it little. Then you put by the corner here. You put by the corner here. So after this one now, is this oil coming out? Yes, coming out. You now on this engine down. Can you see it again? You now hold it down. See the way I'm adjusting it up and down. This one now you can carry it anyhow. You can bend it like this, you can do it like this, but it's good, advisable you do it in this way. You now be carrying the lever up and down, 0 gap on the gap, 0 gap on the gap, 0 gap. Can you see it now? Can you hear the voice now? The voice is now coming down. That is how the voice will now be coming down. You now reach the voice of a new one. From a new one down below the new one. Can you see it? This is how to run your clipper blade before you now put mass of air there. We are not testing this one now. The only one to show you is how to run it, how to treat it, how to run it. This is what I'll show you now. Can you see it? That is the way to before you now be putting here now. Yeah, thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. This is how to treat and run the clipper when you have sharpened it finish before putting mass of air there. It will cut. But this tutorial is for running and treatment. You subscribe to my channel. Another tutorial is still coming after this one. Thank you. Subscribe and press the notification bell. Thank you.